Bed with this. This is my third video on this because it wouldn't work the first few times. Okay, so this is my Pokemon card, review of my latest cards. First up, we got a Scatterbug card. As you can see, it's a grass type, but in the series, it's actually a bug type. Scatterbug, it's quite adorable, yeah. I know. Next up is a Zora card. It's a dark type. If you hear me comment, I'm not very well. So, okay. Next up is a Floette. It's a fairy type. Next up is the Sea King. It's a water type. So it's blue. It has a picture of a drop of water for the emblem. The typing. Oh no. I'm finding it very hard to control this iPad. It's a pain in the bum. There's a Zora. I'm not got an itch. I don't want to see it because it's in my private parts area. Sorry, you didn't need to know that. Before I go on to the next card, I'd like to say please subscribe to me, and I will give you links to all my friends' YouTube accounts. Well, one of my friends' YouTube accounts, and a link to my favourite stores and stuff that you can go to. This is Mewtwo Spirit Link. Rare. Here's Zora. Rare. I don't know if I've already done this, but I'm going to repeat it if I have, just in case. On it. This is a Assault Vest. We got another bug type, Pinsir, but it's a grass type in the card series. My hand now. Got Piplup. It's a water type, as you can see. It's a starter Pokemon, actually Piplup is, in the Diamond and Pearl and Platinum game. And Diamond, Pearl and Platinum isn't the card game. It isn't one of the card games, no it isn't. It's one of the DS games. That's, if you're new, it's one of the old fashioned ones. It came out when I was little, so yeah. This is Froakie, another water type, and another starter. It's the starter in the X and Y game, which is one of the latest games that have came out for Pokemon series. Chespin, the grass type starter in the X and Y series. Got a Chatot, it's a normal type. It's also a flying type. A Mewtwo EX, looking incredibly awesome there, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is one of my favourite Pokemon of all time. If I had to choose where it went, it would be number 6. Sorry, number 5. Next up is Super Rod, another rare card. It's a trainer. If the iPad moves about, I can't pronounce today. If my iPad moves around a bit, I can only hold it with one hand and hold the card, up with the other. So it'll be a bit like that. So I do apologise, especially if the focus is very bad. Okay, so this is Elgin. This is Psychic type. Catnia, grass type. Axew, dragon type. You can see it has a dragon's eye for the emblem. I've already done this, or haven't. This is a Remoraid. It's a water type. Next up up is Teddiursa, a normal type. Got the Judge card. It's a trainer. Oh, it's actually not a trainer, it's a support card. Next up, I think I've already done Fennekin, haven't I? Fennekin, the fire type fox Pokemon. I know I haven't done this one, which is Meowth. If you never watched Pokemon, he's one of the bad guys in the series. He tries to steal Ash's Pikachu in the actual anime. Yes, Pokemon anime, big shocker. Magnemite. Now, Magnemite is an electric type, one of my favourite ones as well. Next up is a grass type, Go-Goat, from X and Y. Next up is a water type card, but in the series he's Ice and Grass, which is Snova. As you can see, Snova, he's really cool. Then it's Hippopotas. A normal Raichu card. Raichu. Curlia. Psychic. Starmie, a water type. Axew, again. I apologise for my attitude, but doing this episode is getting very annoying because this is my third trying to record it properly. Sandshrew is a rock type. What'd you know? Another Remoraid. Whatever that was, already the one I did before. Let's just go with it. Cyndaquil is the next card I'm doing. Look, Cyndaquil's the fire hedgehog Pokemon. Staravia, normal type. Blababy, fairy type. Simsage, grass type. Oh, look here, the de-evolution of the Simsage. This evolves. If you give this Pokemon a leaf stone, it will evolve into a Simisage. This Pokemon is a grass type. It's called Pansage. I really like Pansage. A rare Spirit Link for Mewtwo. If you don't know what Spirit Link does, they Mega Evolve your Pokemon. Depending on which one you get, depends on which Pokemon you can Mega Evolve. That one's only for Mewtwo. Remoraid. That's the third time I've done it, I think. Ignore if I do it more than one time though, because I'm getting confused. Pinsir. It's a bug type, but it's grass in the trading card game. Hoot, a normal psychic and flying type. Spritzy, this Pokemon kind of freaks me out. You guys know why, because the way it looks reminds you of something else. I've got a Raichu Break. This is actually a very rare card from the new series. Oh, drop this card. The next card is Xerneas Shiny, reverse. Next up is a Pancham. Next is Seeking. Then next is Cacturn. He's really cool. I like how they just look badass movies to them. Next up is Bohemian. There you go, that's Bohemian. It's a psychic type. Well, it's actually psychic and steel, I believe. Next up is a Cubone. And last card, the last but not least, last card of this episode, it is Parallel City. I hate this iPad, it's so heavy. I know what you're thinking, change your week, how can an iPad be heavy? Well, I actually have this protection cover over it, and it makes it twice as heavy as the television, or at least I think. Next, last but not least of my review is the Zorak badge that came with my cards. Zorak Evolves from Zora. So yeah, that's it. See you next time, same channel, similar episodes.